Let's go ahead for...
Do not play this video in the dark. It is very scary. The lands between.
The lands
So
between!
beautiful, so tranquil. Until I showed up. Welcome back, everyone, to Elden Ring, one of the games of all time, featuring deep role-playing mechanics, riveting
Oh
combat,
my god, let me
cool
solo
math
her.
games, happy wheels, and probably a story so convoluted that entire YouTube channels exist just to tell you about it. I
Yep.
do not know much about the lore, but I do know one thing. Melania is definitely the Blade of Mick.
Oh my god. If you don't care to learn about her name, she will let you know about her name every single damn time you die. She will keep saying, I am Melania, Blade of Mikola. I am Melania, Blade of Mikola. She will repeat that every single time you die. Just to make sure that you know her name. To know her name and who she is and what she does.
When we last left off, we had endured great pain and suffering in our quest to destroy the cast of Percy Jackson. But do not worry, the pain has only just begun. And if you somehow haven't seen the first part, then that's fine. I have also
I love how
seen
he turned his character green so he can green screen everything in there. That's so fucking funny.
So with the Elden Ring shattered and scattered among America's inbred
With the
bitches,
Amazon card
it's time
shattered,
to tear our
we're
way
now
through
here to
enemies
get more of the
aplenty,
Amazon
attempt
card,
to find
cat.
a girlfriend, almost impossible, and
Ranni!
test the true strength of my hardware, because this will be our greatest challenge yet, and also the easiest challenge for the rest of the game.
Oh my god, it's Ghidorah! I hate you, Estelle. Fuck you. Ranni is a full moon! Malekith! Oh my god, it's fucking guts.
Last time on Blatant Copyright Infringement Fair Use Edition, we struggled to take Grandpa off his life support with violence, delivered Garfield his precious lasagna, and finally convinced Joseph Hussein Biden to end it all with nuclear fire. I'm dead serious. Wow, that was fucking crazy. I better fast travel to the third Impact Evangelion. We're moving at a real breakneck speed. You know, just when I was thinking this game can't possibly get bigger, it gets significantly bigger. I'm not sure if the developers are okay, especially since they're trapped in the same room as that man. It turns out nuclear weapons.
I love how they see as Miyazaki is both a genius but also a menace, because like Miyazaki has these game mechanics or like lore things or like ways to just fuck the player up. Like the fucking Scarlet Rot, the Poison Swamps, everything else in between. I'm just like, bro, can I just live my life in this game? And Miyazaki's like, no. You live in this game, so you have to suffer like everyone else in this game. And then he just stabs you in the back and then in the chest, right in front of you, right in your face, and then everywhere else just because he can. You know? We call it the Miyazaki things. Or we blame Miyazaki whenever we like get caught in a, what do you call it? In a trap. We were like, haha, you think you would get me, Miyazaki? Haha, Michael Zaki, you think you'd get me like that? No, you're not gonna get me like that. And then I die because I become too arrogant. Remember, arrogance gets you killed in this game, chat. Don't be arrogant. Never be.
Are a great way to excavate the earth, and there are no long-term consequences, which means we've got an entirely new area to explore, hiding just beneath our feet. And no, we're not going to visit the Blue Man Group again. I still have—
It's the same place. It's the same— okay, my dog. I want to go out. Give me a moment as I want to go out. It's all good, chat. I'm back. Hi. All right. Back at it again we go.
Have the nightmares. Wait a second, this is Michigan. I need to leave as soon as possible.
Hello, traveler.
Ah, it's a woman.
I'm possessed of 4 arms, and that is what tickles thy fancy?
Pringles can.
Art thou of no more brain than stone?
Can you speak English?
Can you throw yourself into a wood chipper? Listen, I have never seen a caucasoid run that fast. They kept yelling, "Go, white boy, go."
Okay.
I shall need thy help to run my errands.
May I ask why?
No, I'm going through a tunnel right now. Your signal.
Okay, they're gone. Okay, bye.
I apologize for that.
Oh, woman jump scare? I mean, okay. I was also surprised when I saw Ranni the first time. I was like, oh my god. A maiden. A maiden who wants to talk to me? Oh my gosh, she likes me. She has an interest in me. I just keep gasping. But yeah, Nokron is in the same place as Siofra River, but like a higher level. But you can't go to Nokron when you're in Siofra River. You have to go to the giant fucking hole that Maxor told you about. So yeah, welcome to Nokron.
I may not have known at the time, but this was the beginning of an absolute rabbit hole. One that would lead me to dangerous and disturbing territory in the future. This shit makes Blighttown look like a playground. Welcome everyone to the Nether Fortress. It's 3 rooms long and filled with naked and hostile women, which is my preferred enemy. I've always wanted to be a police officer. This is just like my favorite Japanese anime Kill the Cats. And if that's a little too intense for you, don't worry. There are dozens of skinwalkers waiting around every corner. Just knowing that makes me feel very comfortable. But my favorite enemy in the entire level is in fact myself. Me. I am the boss of the level. You get to fight yourself. Hey, what's up guys? Max over here. We're out here going after Shadow Peter Pan. I'm forced to fight the only bitch that I trust. Gonna lay a fucking smackdown on Dark Link. This battle is a unique concept to say the least. It perfectly copies and uses your entire inventory. And yes, this does mean you can unequip your weapon and laugh at him for the whole fight. He literally
okay, I did that as well. I honestly did that as well. I literally took off all of my armor, and then once I got in and got like my weapons and stuff, I attached my weapons and everything. I just wrecked the house on that just because I can. I don't care if it's cheating. It's me. It's me. It's literally a doppelganger of me. They have the same arsenal as me. They could have just gotten their version of the swords, but no, they didn't. They didn't choose to. They want to fight with honor. I'm just here to want to fight through them to get my runes.
Damage me in this state. Not that you would need it, because if there's anyone in the world who knows how to keep me down, it is myself. This boss's weakness is naked anime women, but overall, it was a great experience taking revenge upon the man who ruined my life.
Which is myself.
Unfortunately, as a result of that battle, I have destroyed a part of myself. I have killed my artistic integrity. Hey guys, I built an entire torture chamber for animals in hardcore Minecraft, and if you want to see how I exterminate the innocent, stick around until I kill my son. I feel like if you showed this video to a Victorian child, he would die instantly. And speaking of dying, we've returned again to Jump Scare Junction. That's right, I lied to you. I give Dora the wrong directions. This area is an identical copy of the last time, complete.
Yeah, it's like Siofra River, but there's a part 2 where you need to also light up the lights, and then you have to get the deer again. So again, sorry PETA, but we're gonna have to go ahead and hunt down a deer. I'm sorry, they have great runes. They have great runes with them, and I need to get those great runes for my level ups to not be maidenless, okay? It's not my fault that the deer just somehow has the runes. I just have to kill them. I must kill them. It's in my itinerary of things I have to kill.
With the same puzzle, the same enemies, and the exact same boss, but this time he's glowing, just like this video. Now don't get me wrong,
this is a regal ancestor spear. Before it was the ancestor spear, but this one is regal. This one is fancy. This one is royal, which is more runes for me. Oh my god, I can't wait to kill this thing.
But why? Please do not subject me to more Canuckin boss torture. Now, as for the rest of the area, it's pretty nice, you know, kind of short.
Nice.
Introduces the brand new Sapient Sphere type enemy. That's okay though, I too have seen Steel Ball run. But what I really want to find is this knife, which is a surprise tool that will help us later. With this, I may now cause many kitchen nightmares. Let's go talk to someone who actually knows what's happening right now. Not you, though the alternative isn't much better.
Hey, Tarnished.
Yeah, hi.
I see you've come to me with LondonBinKnife.png.
So you know what it is then?
No, but if you desire a refund, I must redirect you to Ranni the Witch in her Carian call center. Only then can you rebate your purchase.
Oh, I've met Ranni before. She's, interesting.
But I must warn you, Tarnished, the temptation of a blue gash is strong beyond belief. I too have felt the call of her puppet hands upon my tackle. Just imagine, Tarnished, what those 4 armpits must smell like.
I'm going to leave now.
Y'all lay down that for real.
Beyond comprehension, a land of the hands, as it were. The Fingy Dingy, making their way here was a treacherous affair.
Okay, those finger hands, they're fast, they're strong, and they're... Yeah.
I had to dodge the magical artillery using my immense skill. This place, however, is anything but safe. I would describe it a bit like the SpongeBob perfume department. You simply need to get through it, but you will lose a part of yourself.
Yes.
There are hands
like
everywhere,
Lawrence.
in the ground, on
So
the
granted,
ceiling,
you choose.
and within my nightmares.
You can choose
they
not to fight Lawrence, but this one you have to
and
fight
the remaining 10% kind of remind me of myself in a really strange way. My name is Yoshikage Kira. I'm 23 years old and making YouTube videos.
Oh my god, Kira would be so happy to be in that place, not gonna lie. Everything hands, he is going to nut.
Turns out, the Queen of Caria going insane in Hogwarts had implications for the kingdom, and one of those implications, kind of slaps. You know, like a hand. I too would kill myself if I was written by J.K. Rowling. I can't even search for pictures of normal Knuckles on Google because I keep getting this fucking echidna. Human Knuckles just makes it worse. Now, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah. So after dealing with my Oni-chan and killing the only normal people for miles, the game just gives up and has us fight a ghost instead.
Loretta! Not the actual Loretta, but a spectral Loretta.
I've always wanted to kill a white woman. Also, I'm available at this address. This fight is actually an iteration on the previous Tree Sentinel boss, so it's a really good thing that I beat him. You could say I have a lot of practice with the moveset. This time, however, we've got a copious amount of magic, even greater speed, and a horse ghost, which implies that there is a horse hell. Horses don't belong in the battlefield. They belong in the McDonald's menu. I can't even turn the bastard into glue anymore. This is just like George Orwell's Animal Farm. In summary, this boss is good, but nothing we haven't seen before or will see in 5 minutes. The magic earns her a really comfortable spot in B tier right next to herself, but that is a story for part 19. So for now, I'm just gonna send her to a farm upstate.
Nice!
By the way, I've played this game for 130 hours and haven't slotted a spell. Now, as a full metal consequence of my vehicular manslaughter,
I mean, if your build doesn't need you to cast spells, that's fine, my guy.
we have finally unlocked Ranni's Rise and my favorite part of the game, Ningyo Romansu Shimureta. Honestly, I'm a big fan of the writing on this one. I just don't really care for the Blythe arc where he eats the classroom. But to get to that, we have to fight the most dangerous and powerful boss.
You don't need to fight the dragon, my guy.
Copy-paste
Go
key.
into the
If we
town,
can teach
guys.
magic to fucking dragons and dogs, I don't even know why we try. The most powerful wizards can be found in a zoo. You know, at least he's gone. He has chosen peace. I guess all that's left to do now is enter Toyota High School so I can finally meet the love of my life.
How the fuck did you do that?
Do what?
Ohayo gozaimasu.
She says, her long hair swaying in the Among Us Morbius Among Us sus.
So, why are you here exactly?
Oh god, the game actually prompts you. I really gotta think about this one.
Tell you what, I'm also in the business of killing God. I want to restore the good old-fashioned values upon which we used to rely.
Honestly, I love how, like, you had no actual reason to go to her unless you find the Nokron blade, and then you just have to go to her to talk about it, and she just tell you about the lore about it. But, like, if you go to her ahead of time, she's really just like, what the fuck are you doing here? How did you find me? When did you find me? What the fuck? I was like, I want to marry you, ma'am. Can I marry you? That's me when I got to the tower. Can I marry you, ma'am?
Is that a bad thing?
For you. Now, are you going to join or not?
Oh god, she doesn't know I'm a sub.
Wonderful. Your first mission is to kill my brother, Satan. You can find him inside his volcano.
Are you trying to kill me?
Don't come back until one of you is dead.
Well, I guess that's it then. Time to take the elevator so I can talk to my sleep paralysis demon.
Yep.
Greetings, Tarnished.
Oh god, not him.
It is I,
Why?
Brian Dog from Family Guy.
Please leave me alone.
I'm not really here right now, so please.
God
leave a
damn it, it's an
message
answering
at the tone.
machine.
At the tone, please record your message.
It's an answering machine. It's about a spectral. Lies up there. Nice. We're going to Leyndell Capital, guys.
Finally, it's time to continue playing the game. And to get to the aforementioned volcano, we must first ascend. We have to elevate our consciousness so I can have my date with Ranni-senpai. Fortunately for us, there is an elevator. Thank God the Mountain of Death is
Oh yeah, it's
wheelchair-
called the Grand Lift. I forgot about that. There's an elevator, but if you manage to like TP there to Leyndell because of a random chest, and then you manage to get a grace, you can just TP there for free, and not have to look forward to getting the quote-unquote dials to use the elevator or the Grand Lift, as they say. Let's call it the elevator. It is an elevator. You just go up, and that's it.
They're accessible. You just gotta watch out for the falling rocks. I'm beginning to get the impression that I'm not wanted here. So we enter the absurdly large elevator, custom built and designed for the
Grand
new
Lift of
American
Darkness.
male, and place our keys in the ignition like a sedan. Welcome every pony bazinga to the Altus Plateau,
Every pony
land of the
bazinga,
fourth
no
demigod
shot.
and his magic treehouse. I originally meant to go to the volcano immediately, but this area is the world's biggest set of dangling keys. There are two paths we can take to traverse this area: the road of proper upright civilization, or the forest of immaculate pain. You know, I did both of them, but this one is funnier. Welcome everyone to the Worm People Dimension, a region totally
Oh, I
unique
hate
in how
this.
it
Oh
decides
my
to
god,
kill
I
you.
hate those.
You see, the
Oh,
inhabitants
Death
have a
Blight,
special
fuck you,
status
fuck
effect
you,
called
fuck
death,
you.
and the effect of death is that it kills you rather painfully, and there's quite a few of them. My favorite example is definitely Wormface, who is called that for no reason. All of his attacks are basically instant kills. I think
Yep,
it could be
it's
better
Death
to
Blight.
take the
Death
stealthy
Blight
approach
kills you
here.
'cause
Hey
it's like
guys,
poison.
Maxor here, and today we're going to be
You think
sneaking into
Scarlet
Big
Rot is
Shell.
bad? Oh
Right, and
boy, you
have to
haven't
stop
seen
the
Death Blight
Facebook
yet.
algorithm. It's giving people pronouns. So after navigating the Impale Jail, or just teleporting past it, because you can do that, we continue exploring Bikini Bottom so I may find the maniac. Just don't turn around on the bridge, because he is there. So for the next part of our journey, we make our way to the Windmill Village, which is Apparently a fun time. You know, I may be a fan of
They're just
older
dancing.
women, but
Look
this
at
is a
that.
bit much. These bitches really do be reenacting the plot of Midsummer in the local retirement center.
Oh,
Honestly,
God.
this area is pretty dope as long as you don't make them angry. Don't worry, women are very easy to calm down. So with our domestic situation now under control, we walk for 3 seconds until the boss
dancing.
just
Oh,
kind
gosh.
of approaches you, just like
Oh,
Dio.
okay, this one, okay, this Godskin Noble is not that hard. I mean, yeah, Godskin Apostle is not that bad. Godskin Noble,
gotta
fuck
collect
you.
those 8 pages. His attacks are fast, really fast, and his combos are longer than my video schedule. If you ever think you're safe against this boss, think harder. This man goes harder than a police officer in the Black Sea. And to make things worse, we have a second phase which made me scream audibly. Finally, the spaghetti coat. I haven't really fought a boss that required an exorcist before, but thankfully the priest was better at the game than me, so
Hog.
that's not the last time we're gonna see him, although I wish it was. So
I
the
wish it
Friedrich
was,
Fast Bear
well,
once
but,
again
you know,
confined to
you
his
suffer through it.
pizzeria. We
Fair
approach
Missoula.
the fabled Gate of Healthy Eyeballs, and after being welcomed very nicely by the residents, we catch a glimpse of our next destination. The next
Leyndell,
destination
we're going
hurts my eyes. All you
capital!
have
And
to know
also
is
the
that
tree.
I really want to get there because I am a moth. And also this anime girl. Naturally, my first instinct was to head to the front door, like the feds outside my house. But these instincts were not correct. Also, some
You
people
can
say
just
my
run,
videos
just
are
run.
too fast.
Ignore
So
the tree
here's a
sentinel,
dog.
just run.
So instead of whatever that is, we need to take the side route to get in. I have to skulk cantankerously towards my devilish teeth.
I think I also
but
went to
upon
the
reaching
side
the back
route.
rooms, we find that the way is blocked by
Yeah, I
the
thought
dreaded,
that
most
draconic
powerful enemy of the
sentinel
entire
as well. Oh my
game.
God.
That's right, the copy-paste key is back, and this time he's tired of my shit.
This took me so long to beat. Oh my god.
This battle is really difficult, not because the moveset is new, but because I have exhausted my horse jokes. To put this another way, he's tougher than my dad and hits harder than his belt. Not much is different this time around though, except for the damage. That is very new. This is just like my Redmi Note 11 Pro when I criticized the Chinese
tree
government.
sentinel can hit
Overall,
harder.
though, this boss is a very cool
This
reskin
is
and
it.
a literal gatekeeper for the content ahead, which is why I decided to exploit him using my horse, just like the Mongols. Absolutely peak game design right here. I'm very impressed.
Nice,
1 second, guys,
gone.
I need to answer my
Look at the
phone.
gold they
So,
have
with the
on
evil
Disney
lies of
Plus,
capitalism
that
out
guy's
of the
gonna
way,
crash
it's
so
finally
fast
time to
to
head
make it
inside. This is what we've
Or
been
else I'll
building up
cry
for
again.
for 13 entire minutes. And when I got there, I was so taken aback by what I saw that I fell off a cliff and died. Great start. Welcome everyone to Listerine, Royal Capital, a land that pleases the eyes and destroys my ears. The sound of the Smurf
Everything
Jamboree
is
is
golden
fucking
and
inescapable.
everything's
We're gonna
sings,
hear it for
you
the
know what
rest
I'm
of the
saying?
level in the form of my tinnitus. Look at this shit. Look how fucking big it is. And yes, we can visit all of that.
You can visit all the yes. You can visit all the buildings, the entire city. Also, you can get a weapon from that dragon. You know that like spear thing, that golden spear thing from, yep, that you can get that as a weapon too.
The entire city. Do you see that dragon? You can climb it. These enemies, they can climb me when I am 6 feet under. Enter the buildings, peruse the streets, find new enemies and die to them. We've got a little bit of everything here in Portland, Oregon. This game is Dark Souls 4, 5, and fucking 6. So I ask again, are the developers okay? Do they
No.
sleep? So after our
No.
encounter with band class, we move throughout
They
the
only
city,
make
becoming
games.
acquainted
Why do you
with its
think the
welcoming
DLC got
residents.
out as
And
fast as
there
it
are
did?
so many different paths that it's actually hard to talk about. You can go down the streets and die, go through the storm drain and be dragged to the depths of hell, where the
Yeah.
Catholics go. Or you can go to the bad side of town and die to the exploding worm. I hesitate to call this a level because this is a goddamn experience.
I wanna
Just
get
don't
that
enter this
actually,
innocuous
that
well
dragon
because you'll have to
spear.
fight the poo and piss men.
Oh god,
Seriously,
no,
this is an
no,
entire
okay.
dungeon in and of itself.
That's where you get the frenzied flame down there. You have to find like a maze and then get out of the maze and then find another maze and then have to go down. You have to parkour down, which is the most annoying thing. And then after that you go to like the 3 fingers and, you know, yeah.
And it's more
Burn
convoluted
yourself,
and confusing
basically.
than a woman. I want to get off Mr. Miyazaki's wild ride. Please let me see my family. But that is a story for probably never because it's guarded by the demigod of incest. I will have to deal with him later, preferably after he stops dealing with me. So once I finish up preening
Y'all
garden
hate
and
Moog.
becoming one with the
Kind
graveyard,
of.
we ascend
Some
to the
people
next
like him
level
because
of
of the boss
consciousness
battle,
and begin
but
making our way
honestly,
to
I
the
hate him.
palace above.
For
It's
all he
pretty
is and who
beautiful,
he
but
is.
I would suggest installing railings because I am stupid. And also this anime. Speaking of which, here's the next boss. He just kind of appears there.
He's a
Gotta fight
specter,
Casper
look
the
at that.
unfriendly piss. Now, I could get into this boss.
He's
maybe
a
talk about how he
tutorial
helped my
for
insides
Godfrey.
experience fresh air, but he is very phoned in, and we're going to get quite familiar with him later. And also,
Yep.
he has a stand, so
Yep.
that's how you know he's gay. Since this boss is technically a memory, we're just gonna forget that he exists. Maybe should have done that during the fight. So all that's left to do now is get into the giant tree so I can finally kill God. I've always had a grudge against that guy. After all, he made the British Isles, and some crimes cannot be forgiven. Ah, if it isn't my old friend. The tarnished who gets no bitches and stacks no
Morgan,
paper.
I lived,
How are
bitch,
you alive
Laval.
exactly? How are you still single?
Damn.
Once I called the demigod's family.
Can't believe he
but
countered
that.
that. No
Was before
shot.
I became racist. Though your tenacity deserves praise, it is for naught. For I have never lost a debate. What the fuck is wrong with you? Cancel culture strikes again. Oh god, this fight is good. Like, really fucking good. I just
really
didn't
good.
sign up to play Sekiro today. That quirked up white boy do be busting it down sexual style, and his secret is methamphetamine. This shit is fast. Very, very fast. Faster than a Genshin player's trajectory to prison. So fast
Oh my
that
god.
the hammer does...
Also, when I fought this guy, I had like 2 summons. My own summon, and then Melina. And also me. So technically, Morgott was fighting not only me, but also 2 other people. Me and Melina. So you probably think like how well that go. Honestly, I burned through that boss like it was a joke. This boss was like a joke when I got through him. Oh my god, it was crazy.
Doesn't even wait for phase 2. They call him Home Depot DoorDash because he's delivering the tools straight to you. Also, yes, I can make his weapon change color at will. It's like a speed run for epileptics. But what makes this fight difficult is not just the speed, not just the mobility, and definitely not just the damage, although there is a lot of that, but
The
just
phase
how
2
many
is
fucking
really good as
moves
well.
this man has, and all of them have different attack speeds, so have fun with that. This time around, we've got daggers, hammers, spears, a lot of swords, and a little bit of trolling. I remember when Dark Souls bosses were just an obese man, we were so young. But this does beg the question, why was Morgott just hanging out in front of Stormvale? Was he getting his groceries? Did he use a VPN? The only assumption I can make is that he just really hates you, and yeah, I can fucking feel that. I also...
Yeah, he hates you, and also he's trying to stop every tarnish that comes across there. Let's just say, like, getting into Stormvale Castle, if you get into Stormvale Castle, it means you have the potential to get the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord. And that's the reason why Morgott, as we see right now, stops every tarnish, or like is at that gate stopping anyone who tries to get in, because he's literally gatekeeping you from becoming the Elden Lord. And once you actually beat him on that first as Morgott, then you have a chance to beat him later on as Morgott to actually win and not be gatekept by Morgott/Morgott of the game.
also hate me. So to come out on top, we've got to remain quick, brace the inside of our asshole, and to verify our online sources with correct documentation, because this is the hardest boss so far and the easiest boss for the rest of the game. So whether we're delivering pizza or attempting deicide, Morgott will bring you the Home Depot experience, whether you're ready or not, and the answer is usually not.
So good. Let's go!
That fight was the fucking bomb. It was a hard-fought battle, but now it is time for me to claim my rightful throne.
Nope.
Fuck, I'm going to make God pay for this. All we have to do is go through the, Oh, this probably has an explanation, but something tells me I'm not going to like it. Oh well, time to go. My actual objective is worse than this. Much, much worse than this.
Sweeping guzzle.
Yeah, that's great. Look, I need help getting into the glow stick tree. Do you have any shears?
Oh, why didn't you say so?
No reason in particular.
Nah, don't worry about him. He's, doing stretches. For the next 5,000 years.
What?
Anyways, you need to, burn the tree.
Excuse me?
You need to go to Giant Mountain and burn someone to death. I want that shit to look like a road flare.
You are scaring me.
The pain is immense and without limit.
How about I just go kill Satan instead?
You cannot run from me!
Welcome everyone to the Mountain of Agony, both in the lore and
Hey,
in gameplay,
Rykard!
but mostly gameplay. Home of the fifth demigod, Satan, literally just Satan. Lucifer,
yep.
the big D, if you will, who has made his
He's
home inside of
actually a devil, by the way. Because technically snakes in this game, or snakes in this world, are blasphemous. So they're kind of like Satan, yeah. Yeah. Having to fight Rykard was like really, really fun. You have a weapon that you use to actually kill him. You don't get to use any other weapon. You need to use that specific weapon to actually kill Rykard. But he's actually he's like a real bitch to fight. He's annoying, but like fairly fair enough if you don't get unlucky with RNG.
literal volcano where he intends to commit blasphemy in peace. Just one problem. We gotta climb that shit ourselves. And the main way up is, a little bit linear. I call it the Habsburg family tree because this shit is a circle, one with a higher population of apes than Twitter.com. My favorite part was the horrifying darkness of my Appalachian camping trip. Something is after me, but I don't know what it is. Now don't get me wrong, there's still a lot to discover, but half of it is igneous rock, and what remains is a bit of special. Just gotta take out this enemy over here when suddenly bird jump scare.
Oh
it
my
feels
God.
a bit like every level collaborated to make this one. We've got people, monkeys, spastic robots, and you better believe that the hands
More
are back.
fingers,
we
baby!
even get to see the handyman himself. He's getting really out of hand this time. You could say that I have my hands full. This is hands down the stupidest joke in the video. So after climbing a little bit, you know, 3 ladders in a row, we gaze over a cliff whereupon Patches just breaks my fucking skeleton. Guess I have to climb all the way back up. The top of the mountain is really fun though, especially when my computer decides to work. It's like Disneyland for Victorian peasants or just Yugoslav war criminals. I think
I also
Satan
didn't
might
fight
be up
that.
to
I just
something.
wanna
It's
find
just a
the
guess,
boss.
though. So after 3 days of assorted undersea mischief making, we finally arrive at the Volcano Manor. But at that size, it's more like a volcano-gated community. Little did I know what I was getting into, starting with the, red. You know, like all the flags this is giving me. I feel like I'm inside of a gaming PC. Maybe this woman can give us more info.
Hello, Tarnished, and welcome to the Red
forgot it's
Manor.
Feeling creative today, aren't we?
I am the virtual YouTuber of this mansion, Tanith, and this is Gug. Gug is in pain.
Aren't we all?
Anyways, can I interest you in joining the forces of Satan? We offer coupons.
For what exactly?
Mostly funerals, but sometimes Tesco.
Well, you know what? I do want to attack God, and the mood lighting here is sick as fuck. Where do I sign?
Oh, you don't sign, you kill.
What?
We crave innocent blood, traveler, and I expect a sufficient donation. After all, you are what you eat, and I am a child at heart.
I think I chose the wrong voice actor.
Hail Satan!
Well, I guess since I serve Satan now, my outfit needs to get a little edgier.
I forgot the way that you get into the Volcano Manor to sign up, quote unquote, is to actually kill somebody. That is literally that's part of their initiation to get in. Oh my
weapons need to
God.
become a little veggier. Potatoes aren't the only things that these can peel. And as a fresh recruit to the Army of Darkness, I now have access to the office break room. It is surprisingly nice so long as you avoid the souls of the damned.
Yep.
I do not care who the IRS sends, I am not paying taxes. Also, half my fellow demons have scoliosis, so let's just collect our first target, you know, instead of talking to them. And if I'm going to kill the innocent, I might as well do it with some chill beatings by Dr. Dre to relax and study to.
Get him! There you go. I hate that one because that one does bleed. By the way, you don't need to kill all of them, you just need to kill one, and then you'll get into the Volcano Manor as like part of their like belief system and everything.
I think we might be the bad guys. Just kidding, I don't think. Oh shit, wrong door.
Congratulations, traveler! You have proven yourself my finest sin.
My sins are unforgivable.
You get to meet Satan now.
Oh, what's the occasion?
Dinner.
Can I leave now?
Have fun.
Hi there, Satan. Did you
There
fall from
he
heaven?
is.
I don't think he liked that.
Together, we will be
Hey guys, Maxor here, and today we're gonna be trapped in,
Hell.
hell.
Yep, I was right. Hell!
Yeah, so turns out
you
war
would
crimes
not-
and orgies are sins.
No,
don't ask.
don't
So
say
now
you
that
would.
we're in
Don't
hell,
say
I get to
that.
meet all of my favorite heroes, such as Ronald Reagan, and also all the landlords that Mao killed. But to navigate this new landscape of fire and brimstone, we must
Parkour!
venture into the many circles of hell, each one complete with their own trials and punishments, but mostly punishments. Now as for me, I was sent to the circle of greed
Oh,
for
not the
being a
Godskin
YouTuber,
Noble.
and my punishment is continuing to make this video. It is 4 in the morning. Now the first thing you see in this level, and I mean the first thing, is an anchor direction. This
It's
tells
a
us that
long,
we're in the
long
circle
man.
of lust,
It's a
where all
long,
the
long
Genshin
snake,
players
Dad.
reside.
What the
You
fuck?
know, I'm
Why
a
is
really big
Genshin
fan
there?
of
What?
Sugma Kokomi. Boy, I sure do love being surrounded by women. Genshin Impact video very soon. Just gotta turn this corner and Why is he just standing there? Well, I'm sure he
Menacingly.
won't be bothering me anytime later. Oh my god, it's him, the Compresse Demon. Now, for our next stop in every Denny's ever made, we're heading into Hell's Assisted Living Center, which is filled with unbaptized infants and the disabled. It was at this moment that I knew I was not being punished, but that I was the punishment. Also, Jesus Christ, this is darker than Ethiopia. After which, we find ourselves in the circle.
Why are you in the lava? Stop it. Oh my god, you're gonna die.
It's sluggish.
Who's gonna
No,
stop
very
me?
funny
I
stuff. It's
gotta
time
know
for
your
some fun
conscience.
volcano facts with Maxor. Did you know that lava cannot hurt you as long as you are backstepping? Try to do it in real life. Actually, at this point, the lava is more of a suggestion. Summer enjoyers.
Yeah,
be
the
like-
lava doesn't really hurt in the game. It only chips a little bit of your health, surprisingly. So if you want to go ahead and hug Rykard while you're fighting him, you can, because it can barely hit you. But I recommend not to do that, because it still kind of is a passive damage over time type of thing, so I don't recommend it.
Like, at least there be no snow. Oh boy, I sure do love taking a walk in the great state of Arizona. So after we're finished navigating the, kinky neighborhood, we head into the next circle of hell, the Heresy, which is accessed when I pull a bridge out of the room temperature lava. This is where God puts all the papists after being dragged into the storm drain. Their Sisyphean punishment is that they have to get laid
they're
on
showing up
Gmail.
the Godskin
Delete every
Noble.
other website.
Oh, no.
You have to fuck and suck on Gmail. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll be attending mass
I
to
hate
steal
this
the wine.
one. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. You had more. I had like 29 attempts on this
Hey
guy.
guys, welcome back to my 600-pound death. And on today's episode, we're going to be fighting the skinniest Reddit mod. This is not what I meant
I think
when
I took
said
like
I
2
wanted jiggle
streams
physics. I think
for like
this boss
10
may have
hours
had
trying
a
to
few
fight
too
this
many
guy.
communion wafers. How many of those do you have to eat before it's considered one entire Jesus? This is your body, broken for me. Now, unlike the other foreskin brother, the absolute girth of this man might make you think we're in for a slower fight, but you are wrong. That would make the game easier. He is even faster than that, and that just makes me go from depressed to impressed. And just like last time, his second phase is absolute body horror. Genuinely just the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. Please consult your
Rollerblade!
doctor before engaging in any Nikocado maxing. I think I'm gonna be here for a few more minutes. Finally, the bloated design. Body positivity. No, I have body negativity. Also, holy shit, this music goes hard. This
It
is
really
an
does,
absolutely
though.
inappropriate
The OST
boss
for it
theme
is
for the
really
inside
good,
of a
but I
Walmart.
did not care
I think
for
it's
it.
about time
I
that
was
we
busy
shave
trying
off
to
some
fight
of that
this guy.
excess skin. Come on, do it. Give me your skin.
And
If you
skin
aren't
has
comfortable
been
in your
taken.
own flesh, you should pull it off. So now that I've officially
it's like he's doing Monster Hunter, having to get the fucking skin of the monsters. No. I'm not here to like kill you for sport. I'm here to kill you for your skin and armor. Thank you, Godskin Noble.
hot Biggie Bigs, we can finally grab the and continue on our route towards the average Californian summer. Me being sent to hell, they forgot to take my Bluetooth speaker away. That's right, we're finally here.
Oh,
the
I hate
heart
fighting
of
that.
the
I hate
beast,
fighting
home
that.
of
I hate
deceitful
fighting that. I don't
serpents
like
and their
that.
evil minions. You know, Washington. Also,
Also, how is the manor not burning? Because it's like, it's surrounded by everything lava, but it's not burning and it's not broken. It's weird.
more ladders. But honestly, it's a bit, easy to get lost in here. Personally, though, I don't think there's much here that we haven't already talked about, besides the Egged One, just your standard committee of child skinners.
Yep. Oh.
So, we're just gonna teleport.
There it is. Yep, there's the boss
Straight
fight.
to the boss, which is
Straight
the
to
actual
hell.
way you do it because of the reasons why. All right, Satan, I've served you for too long. Now prepare to feel my...
You don't use that. You don't
Oh,
use that.
wait a second.
Oh gosh, you don't use that. Don't use that. There you go. Yeah!
Welcome everyone to Doom Internalizing My Abuse, and today we're
It is
going
like
to be
Doom
fighting
Eternal.
the
The boss arena kind of like looks like Doom
we're
Eternal.
going to Google how to kill him, because as it turns out, the reptile exhibit is in need of some heavy ordnance, of which I am an expert. The Serpent Hunter is, and I quote, on some anime shit, a weapon of mass destruction specifically built to kill just snakes, you
Yep.
know, like a secretary bird. It's also, 3 feet from the entrance. That's like giving chocolate out in a dog pound. God may give me his toughest battles, but so too do we get his largest gun. We just went from Storm
Well, you have
Ruler
to hit him
Storm Meter
so
Stick.
much
This
to,
fight
like,
is the
stagger
coolest
his
shit I've ever
ass.
seen. It is so satisfying to use this weapon, and the damage is absolutely biblical. My favorite part was when Cain beat his brother to death with a rock. The only drawback is that you are too strong, and dodging him is a little easy because the snake will signal every attack by pogging. But if I had to choose a boss to be easy, this one is pretty fucking up there. And trust me, I know about fucking up. Just ask the war crime trials. I have something to admit, guys. I didn't really kill anyone in the war. I only kill people like you, tomorrow. But as for this boss, his difficulty does not get in the way of the fun, of which there is plenty. I think the best attack is the one where he slimes me at the Kids' Choice Awards. Plus, I am always down for animal abuse, especially after the animal abuses me. So
oh my
with
God.
that out of the way, I think it's about time that we graduate this noodle from endangered to extinct.
Well,
Oh Jesus, aren't
it's not
you
done.
dramatic?
There you go. Oh, the best cutscene in the game.
Demigod of Mount Gelmir, number 15, Praetor Rykard. It appears that you are trying to cut off my pet snake, so in return, I will now cut off yours. The last thing you want on your journey to hell is to join the Serpent King as family, but as it turns out, that might be what you get.
Oh my fucking God. It's finally him. It's Satan. I'm your biggest fan. Oh, welcome everyone to the second phase of life, also known as death, and today we're going to be fighting the human centipede along with everyone he's ever consumed. That's right, this entire time we were participating in the world's most complicated buffet. Not to mention I'm carrying the souls of 4 entire demigods, so I just delivered Rykard his fucking pizza. But if you want to get eating, first you have to get eaten. Buy an immortal snake and live on him like a tumor. That's called making a deal. Now as for the gameplay, it's a little intense, you know, kind of spooky, kind of makes me cry, because this boss, on top of his normal moveset, can use every snake attack, just like Metal Gear Solid. But that isn't even the dangerous part. That happens when he unleashes the 50 goddamn explosive skulls.
Yes, this one. Oh my God, this. Apparently there are times where he can't use this. But like you kill him fast enough that he doesn't use this attack. But it's very RNG. You get this early into his like phase and you're pretty much fucked.
The loudest possible volume and then dips my screen into a vat of hot oil. I guess hell was just built on a missile system. I could not tell you what's happening on the screen right now. The best way I can describe this fight is that it gives brain damage, just like playing Valorant, but in a good way, unlike playing Valorant. Even still, this battle is not about that. It is all about the spectacle, the weaponry, and of course the violence. It is a gimmick fight done absolutely correct, even if it hurts my eyes a bit. But if this fight gets one thing right, it is definitely style. And while this battle may be long, you know, like a cat, goddamn does it deliver.
Oh my God, it's so good. I love this montage of him actually having to beat the boss. Just look at that. Oh my God. Yes!
Man, you two are a match made in hell.
Good job.
Hey, so, I might have killed Satan.
You fucking what?
Yeah, so, where did she go?
Gelmir.
Oh.
Oh.
She's eating.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So after you basically defeat Rykard, if you go back to his chambers again, you see her having to eat his like remains because she wants to continue on the dynasty and lineage of Rykard and also becoming a snake. If you kill her, then technically you get to fight Gug. You get to fight Gug. Yeah, Gug is the next boss fight after that. It's another secret boss, which I think is pretty cool and neat because like it expands more of the story between Rykard and what's happening. But honestly, you know, dead afterwards.
What?
Yep, right there. There she is. Yep, he's not technically quote unquote dead. She's getting the what's the word I'm looking for? She's trying to become Rykard, but like having his I don't know. I can't find the proper word for it. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay.